STEAM Explorers, a thrilling quest where young minds embark on a journey of knowledge and discovery. Prepare to venture on a magnificent odyssey through the realms of science, the vistas of technology, the marvels of engineering, and the tapestries of arts and history across epochs, unfurling the enigmatic secrets of the cosmos. First stop, tech integration. Immerse yourself in the realm of tech integration, where enigmatic digital puzzles beckon, testing your mastery of the subjects. Delve into mysteries that sharpen your acumen for unraveling enigmas. Next, explore the journey of tech evolution. From the history of computing to the rise of machine learning, choose questions from your comfort zone and showcase your expertise. Step into the realm of extended reality, where enigmatic riddles beckon for lateral musings and the key to unlock mysteries lies in the application of wisdom. Merge the domains of gaming and technology in Block the Chain, where enigmatic clues unfold like modern scrolls. Unleash your prowess to unravel, decipher, and unearth the hidden truths within. Finally, ready yourself for the advent of Gain Firmly. Swift responses, nimble thoughts, and prowess in every realm shall unveil your mastery. Gear up, explorers, and may the best minds win. Let the adventure begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin the final. Please welcome on stage your quizmaster, Pick Brain.
All right, Bengaluru, good afternoon. Namaskara. That's the only city where I can get to say that. All right, I'm going to get straight down to business. Quick word on the answers. Back on stage after a 4 or 5 year break for this quiz, though the quiz did not stop and it kept continuing digitally. In fact, grew digitally, but we're back to the on-ground format. The pressures are different when you are on an on-ground format. You also do not have the luxury sometimes of an MCQ format where you get to still choose between 4 answers because I don't give options in these formats. Quick word on the answers before I get our 8 contestants on stage for the first final of this year's journey. A fabulous quiz, like I said, started right here on this stage 26 years ago when I stood to host the first quiz. Many years ago, many kilos ago for me. Well, you will not recognize me perhaps in that photograph, but it's come a long way from there. We've had people of immense stature being with us here on stage, like I said, from Dr. Kalam to Dr. Radhakrishnan of ISRO to even the king, the Wadiyar king, who's graced this quiz. So we've had some truly outstanding people witness this quiz, and we'll come to all of that as we first progress to identifying our top 8 here today. The final in itself will take, from the moment the software starts to the moment it ends, 40 minutes. Why 40 minutes? The objective and idea, and that's how we curated it over the last many years with TCS, is normally a class duration or a period duration on your timetable at school would be 40 minutes. So the whole idea here is how can we learn something in that 40 minutes in a slightly oversized classroom at Chowdiah Hall. That's the only difference. So the whole objective is to learn from outside your schools or your classrooms, but 40 minutes is all it'll take. I have a sincere request to schools who don't make it to the final. For God's sake, don't get up and go. You'll reach your school 40 minutes early, but you'll never ever learn how to make it to a final. Winners learn by watching other winners on how they win. And that's a better learning experience than just going away and thinking, oh, okay, bad luck today. God was not with me. So have the humility to stay back, learn from how the contestants are, and when you know the lineup, you'll know why this quiz is as important as it is. Starting with the answers. The first one, the first ever CEO of TCS? That was a nice trick question. A lot of you got that wrong, and a lot of you got that right. The answer, the great Fakir Chand Kohli. So that was the first answer. The next question was an interesting one. I showed you the photograph of a man called David Emanuel Strachenberg W. And I said the W in his name lends its name to a place in Bangalore where IT began and mushroomed. What's named after him is Whitefield, the man after whom Whitefield is named. Then came an interesting synergy between the Australian cricket team and an Indian tech company, HCL, the sponsors. Then came the Azim Premji University and the Azim Premji Foundation. Northern Lights was easy. Dolly from the cloned mammal was easy. Canva was easy. My irritating question got you into trouble. Everyone says Chat GPT. What's the full form of GPT? The P created problems. It's generative pre-trained transformer. So if you didn't get that right, well, that would have been a bad one to miss. PewDiePie was easy. The Hippocratic Oath was not so easy. So I'd like to believe we have more engineers seated in this call than doctors in the making, because you didn't know the Hippocratic Oath. Then came diamonds and how they would effectively become graphite. At what temperature would Celsius and Fahrenheit be the same? Many of you messed up on that. Minus 40 degrees is the answer. Then came the only continent where you wouldn't find native bees, Antarctica. They can't survive in that temperature. Nicholas Copernicus was easy. Thomas Alva Edison was a miss for many. You all wrote Einstein. Jerry Lawson, some of you got it. ISRO was well answered for the antrics. Vande Bharat, before it was called Vande Bharat, it's an engineering marvel, was codenamed train number something. And how did you get 18? Question number 18, I said that twice. I think you read between the lines, or maybe my smile gave it away. Then came Union Bank with its digital initiative. And finally, Sir M. Vishweshwaraya's birthday, Engineers Day in India. That brings me to the final 8. Remember, one huge change between the previous years and this year is the winner and the runner-up get to travel to Mumbai. That's very significant. TCS has made that because sometimes we've always, honestly felt very, very sorry for a second team to leave them behind for a national semi-final. So the winner and the runner will get to travel this year. That's really nice of the TCS team to think that through. 8 finalists, not in the order of marks scored. You know the marks, so I'm not going to give out everyone's marks for sure or even put it up on the website. So all of you can go back and tell your teachers at school, ma'am, 1 mark I missed out, ma'am. Don't worry, I'll stand by you on that. All right? Qualifying on stage as team number 1, TCS InQuizitive, Bengaluru. Put your hands together to welcome on stage the first of our final 8, Arnav Venkatesh, representing National Hillview Public School, will qualify as contestant 1. Neighboring Arnav as contestant number 2. In our final here today, from Arnav to Pranav. Pranav Menon from Mitra Academy, our second finalist. Neighboring Pranav as our third finalist here today at Bengaluru. Put your hands together for Sai Gokul, St. Paul's English School. will qualify into our final here today. As contestant number 4 walking into our final, Arif Gupta from Alpine Public School will qualify as our 4th finalist. All right at the back, so we'll give him time to qualify. As contestant number 5 in our final here today, it really underlines the passion and why this quiz has lasted 26 consecutive years. You know, students at your age more easily or more often than not like to reject things rather than continue to patronize things. I come from an advertising and media background, and I normally look at brand loyalty. If your age group has brand loyalty for 26 years, this quiz must matter to you in some manner or form. This contestant underlines that passion for me. Qualifying as contestant number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. All the way from Goa, qualifying at a Bangalore final, Vighnesh from the Mustifand Aryan Higher Secondary School will walk up on stage. That is passion for quizzing. So, the quiz happens in 12 locations. TCS for the first time faced this problem where the quiz has become so popular now that people outside of these 12 cities now want to send their students. The school or the parents, I don't know which way it is, they fund the travel. So he's actually taken a chance saying, I will travel all the way to Bangalore to take part in a quiz. That is serious commitment. Put your hands together from Goa. Though Vighnesh, I must be honest, I've never understood how they study in Goa. I have no clue. That sounds like an oxymoron statement. I study in Goa. 2 different parts. Anyway, we'll figure that out with him. Next contestant neighboring him on stage as contestant number 6. Put your hands together for Nishant from National Public School, Indiranagar. As contestant number 7 walking into our final here today, Nithilan Ravikumar from Delhi Public School, east of Bangalore. And completing our lineup as our final contestant is Samwit from Kumaran's Children's Home, CBSE. All right. 2 contestants missed out. They finished 9th and 10th. Prahalad from Kumaran's ICSE, if you could stand up. Put your hands together for him. Hard luck. You finished 9th here today. That can be like many of the heartbreak moments we're witnessing at the Olympics, but he finishes 9th. Finishing 10th here today was Vishwesh from Delhi Public School, Bangalore North. Well, hard luck to him as well. What class are you? 9th standard, all right. So he's got a long way to go. 2 schools had couple of students qualifying above the cutoff score, but the better of the scoring students qualified. And I want to recognize the schools because they should know they did well. One of them was National Public School, Indiranagar, which had multiple students doing well, but the best among the NPS Indiranagar has qualified on stage. So he was the highest among the NPS. Similar situation was St. Paul's English School, which did well in the prelims. The best among that school has qualified, I think, contestant number 3. So ladies and gentlemen, time for us to begin the Bengaluru final. 40 minutes with maybe Giri sir on stage or Big Brain sir on stage, whichever way you want to call me. Well, if I hadn't become a quiz master, I think I would have become a teacher. That would have been my profession. But 26 years, it's truly humbling to stand on a stage like this. It's momentous for the Tatas, actually, the way they have supported knowledge initiatives. At Karnataka, TCS and the Karnataka government also created a fabulous movement called the Rural IT Quiz, which celebrates its 25th year this year. And then, of course, what's now become legendary is the Tata Crucible, which I have hosted now for 20 years. For the last 10 years, of course, I've shared that stage with young Rashmi, who's also here today, considering we're doing it in Bangalore. So those are some really fabulous knowledge properties created by the Tatas. But none of that matters. You need water even before I ask questions. I know my questions are tough. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, with over 1,000 contestants, not just from Bengaluru, you can add a Mangalore, you can add a Goa, you can add all of that to that list, Hosur, all of them here today. Can we have a thunderous applause for the 8? As we get started with round 1 of our final here today, tech integration, here it comes. All right, on the first frontier of this round, of this quiz, we're going to go clockwise. The scoring pattern is 25 if you get it right, irrespective of whether it's your direct question or a pass. It's a crossword puzzle that we will activate. This quiz is actually powered with a lot of AI tools that we've used. So we've also got live scoring, which is on every point you can actually see the scores. So you don't have to wait for a scorecard to appear. Table 1 would be that side, you would be table 8, just for the benefit of the scores. You're able to see the crossword clear from this angle? You are. You're able to see the crossword clearly? Arnav, right? All right, clear? All right, I'm going to open one for you. Let me do 7 down. That's a nice small one hanging there. Audience question. Put your hands up if you know it. Okay, audience question. Here we go. Grace Murray Hopper discovered this. Yes, the boy in front. So what's your crossword answer there? 3 letters. Lovely. The first audience prize of the afternoon or the morning. Audience prize is that side. Which school? Put your hands together for Edify. He'll receive the first prize. The foldable calculators, and we'll open that. We'll open that for the benefit of... all right, there you go. Now, as contestant 1, if you play 5 across, you know 1 letter in the answer, which is B. If you don't want to play that, that's perfectly fine. You can choose what you want to play. So, the choice is yours. 25, the value of a right answer, starting with you. 5 seconds of time each. Go ahead. Mics, please. You're on video camera as well.
One cross.
So you choose to play the smaller one rather than... All right, those can be tricky sometimes, yes? No negatives in the first 2 rounds. The last 3 rounds on the buzzer. But I'll come to that. Since it's the first city, I'm volunteering rules. Your clue. Red, white, and yellow electrical connectors are commonly used to carry audio and video signals. They actually get their name from a company. Which company? Electronics and engineering. You normally see 3 cables with 3 different colors passing you. On table number 2, Mitra Academy, Pranav. Table 3, passing you to St. You want to try? Quick, please. St. Paul's. No. Alpine. Across. Goa.
Radio Corporation of America, RCA.
Radio Corporation of America, RCA.
So RCA is the answer.
3 letters. He's got that right. He comes from 3 letters. G-O-A, Goa. Put your hands together for him. Well, on 1 across, RCA is absolutely right. So he's got the 25 on his dashboard. Question number 2 to you. What do you want to play? You got an A, you got a B. You can choose multiple.
5 across.
5 across. So you're playing with the B. All right, 5 across to you. Question. Neil Mohan took over as the CEO of this famous social media platform? 5 seconds of time.
Meta.
Meta, 5 across. Passing you to St. Paul's. Onto your mic. Neil Mohan, famous online platform, social media. Not just social media, media platform. 5 across with a B. No, passing St. Paul's, moving across table 4. Choose to pass, moving across to Goa.
YouTube.
Sorry, guys,
YouTube.
please. Don't do this. We can't change the software. Please.
YouTube.
25 again. From Goa, he's putting pressure here today in the quiz as that scorecard moves to 50 on his table. So he's doing well in the first frontier of this game. All right, he's got YouTube there. Your choice
5 across.
is what he just answered.
9 across.
Is an empty one. All right, he's going for a blind on 9 across. He didn't choose the 2 down. All right, 9 across. Okay. One word clue for you. Principia. I am a scientist. Book name, Principia. Guys, silence, please. You're not on stage. Hands in your pocket. Put it inside. Sit. Yeah. 1687, book titled Principia. 5 seconds of time. St. Paul's. Passing you. Moving across to Alpine.
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton. So what would 9 across be for you? 6 letters. Newton. Let's see if that's right. He'll get it right. So he'll get a 25 on Newton. Just get the scores on as well. So on table number 4, he gets Newton right and he gets to choose. So what would you like to choose? Just keep your eyes on the screen. They'll just get that up in a second. He's got a 25 there.
I choose 8 across.
You,
Sorry,
1 second. Okay, you're playing on 8, so that's fine. We can play on 8, right? Okay, that's visible for him. 8 across. Can I move on? Yeah, 8 across. Question to you. On table 4, he's on 25, so if he gets a 25, it's good for him. He first isolated benzene in 1825 from an oily residue derived from the production of illuminating gas. 8 across. Huge name in science.
Is the last name okay?
Yeah, that's what needs to fit.
Okay. Sir Benzene.
Passing you on Sir Benzene. Faraday. Michael Faraday was the actual first person who, this young man from Goa is going to be tough to beat. 25 again. 25 again. He's got that right. And he will move to 75 on that. As we go to the next one, what do you want to play?
6 down.
Guys, please, audience, Bangalore. 6 down. All right, clue for you on 6 down. He's playing with a letter that is there that's clever. Text-based app. I am part of Instagram. Audience silence. Silence, guys. It's a software, please.
So, Threads.
We'll give him another 25. The T starting made it easier for him, in a sense, as he gets that right, and he gets Threads there. Moving across to the next contestant, what do you want to play?
2 down.
Sorry?
2 down.
2 down. He's got 2 letters opening there. Question to you. Named after French physicist and mathematician André Marie. I am a unit. Audience silence. Guys, for God's sake. I mean, who are you showing your intelligence to? Don't do this. You don't do this. I could hear that. Yes?
Ampere.
Is correct. He got that too. Don't do it, guys. You're really not being fair to your own classmates on stage if they are on stage. So, Ampere is right. As we go to the penultimate contestant, go ahead, Nithilan.
I'll have 4 across.
You'll have 4 across. All right, clue for you. It's a famous service providing firm which was honored by Shiv Nagar. Shiv Nagar. It's a place in Uttar Pradesh. The village was renamed after this site. Interesting. For ensuring clean and hygienic sanitation, this place was renamed after this service providing firm. Technology and environment. Passing you 5 seconds. Kumarans. Across NHVPS. Mitra Academy. St. Paul's. Alpine. How do you pronounce your school? Mushtifund. Mushtifund. Not trying. NPS. DPS. That was your question. All right. Audience. Yes. Is correct. Very well answered in the audience. Snapdeal. So he'll snap an audience prize with that. If you could just stand up. And your choice on the final one. Would you want to play 3 or 10?
3.
3 down. He's got a load of letters open there. 3 of them actually. As we see what he plays on 3 down. The earliest form of this was created in the 1740s when European experimenters discovered that electric charge could be stored in water-filled jars. And they called those jars as Leyden jars. It led to the creating of something very important, used even today, largely in electronics, but so important even in computer science. 5 seconds. No. Across.
Is it capacitor?
Is it a capacitor? He'll get a 25 on capacitor. He's got that absolutely right on table number 1. And he gets a 25 on that. As we will progress looking at the scores, 3 of them on 25, Goa on 100. So he's going to be putting the pressure on. As we move to the second round of this quiz and go anti-clockwise, it's time for us to take a look at tech evolution. Here it comes. On Tech Evolution, you're going to get a series of choices to choose from on your screen. Here it is. And you will choose the subject. The value remains 25. The passing is anti-clockwise. For whoever the question is meant, the only thing is they get to choose the subject. On table number 8, anti-clockwise. Kumarans, what's your choice of subject?
History.
History, all right? He's going for history in a quiz which is about STEM without the math. All right, here we go. Question to you on history. This is the winning entry for the CNET flight design competition, which happened in 2022. The creation was called the Crimson Spin. The design for this equipment was from ages and ages ago. Who's credited with designing this as a drawing? This was a drawing by a great person which was brought to life.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, lovely. Lovely quizzing. Leonardo da Vinci will give him a 25 on table number 8 as we go to DPS. Your choice.
I'll have future tech, please.
You want to play future technologies. All right, question appearing on your screen on future technology. Audience silence, please name it.
Microsoft Copilot.
He's got that simple one and a lucky one. Sometimes the computer throws these up and he gets a 25. As we move across to our next contestant, anti-clockwise, what's your choice?
Space.
Space.
Space, yeah.
All right, here we go. Just hold the mic closer when you'll say it, guys. All right, space, here it is. Astronomer William Herschel is credited to discovering a celestial body in 1781. It has, among its moons, a moon that shares its name with a famous Tata company. You got to tell me what I'm talking about.
Do I say the company or the...
You can give me the answer. I'm talking of a celestial body. And the rest of them will take you to that celestial body.
Uranus.
Uranus. And what would be the Tata company?
Not sure.
Anybody? Titan. Lovely. A moon is named Titan, and we'll come to Titan a little later in this quiz for a different reason. But for the moment, let's go to Goa. What do you want to play?
India.
You want to play India, all right? He's playing passionate. India for you. Here we go. NASA worked with India to create something called SITE. What was this?
The full form of SIT.
What revolution did it lead to?
Satellite Instructional Television Experiment. It was basically Doordarshan broadcasting from the satellites.
All right. You don't travel to Bangalore from Goa if you're not prepared. Outstanding. Put your hands together for him. Serious stuff. Superb. Your choice, young man. Alpine Public.
Engineering.
Go ahead.
Engineering.
Engineering. All right. He chooses engineering. Here's your choice on engineering. What? Audience silence. What is this heavy engineering equipment used for?
It is a particle collider. It is used to accelerate particles at high speeds and collide them to find new materials.
Passing you to St. Paul's. Oh boy, it's an easy answer. I thought you may have just seen it somewhere.
Used in space for satellite.
Used in space for satellites. Passing you
Used in windmills?
across.
Making rockets.
Making rockets.
Same.
Same answer.
I would assume it's a part of the LHC as well.
Tunnel boring machine.
Tunnel boring machine. And why would Bangalore have used this?
For metro. Or
The Namma Metro. Put your hands together. Namma Metro and the tunnel boring machine will give him a 25. Very clever thinking. As we go to your choice, right? No, you chose engineering, St. Paul's.
AdWorld.
Advertising world. Here we go. From this famous advertisement for a now beverage, they also make drinks, but essentially a chocolate brand, which planet would it take you to?
Mars.
Clever. Clever 25 for him. Maybe you just need a Mars, and he's got that absolutely right. It's about thinking skills too in a quiz. 3 choices to go. Your choice, young man. Go ahead.
Design thinking.
Design thinking. All right, he's picking some tough ones there. This is called the Spencerian script or the Spencerian alphabet. Which famous beverage has an iconic logo designed by the Spencerian alphabet?
Coca-Cola.
Outstanding. Oh, these are not easy questions. Superbly played for a 25. And it needed some courage to pick a topic like design thinking. Way before the world thought Coca-Cola had thought through a font that would define them. Finally, moving across to National Hillview. He's already on 25.
art and science.
Art and science. That's a nice combination. I like that. As we take a look on art and science. What form of art is this science?
Are they all atoms that have been taken a picture of using an electron microscope?
You got to give me a better answer in terms of art. So this is a
subatomic.
landmark discovery. Let me lend you into a little bit. It's not easy for you guys. These are single-stranded DNAs that essentially can be folded at nanoscale levels. So what form of art?
No idea.
No?
Nano art.
Nano art. That's a new form of art. Discovered in Bangalore at Chowdiah Memorial Hall. Yes?
Bio art.
Bio art. Okay. No. Goa.
Microscopic art.
Microscopic art.
I will go with microscopic art.
St. Paul's.
DNA fingerprinting art.
Sorry?
DNA fingerprinting art.
DNA fingerprinting art. Complicated name. Yes.
DNA cutting.
DNA cutting. All right. I come from a generation where tea was cutting. I drink cutting chai. I mean, not very familiar with DNA cutting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, DNA folding. You want to actually try? You know from what form of art it got? No. Good thinking. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is simple origami. Japanese origami is where the folding forms of DNA were actually adapted into modern science and technology. Science is nothing but adaptation of nature. So don't get complicated in your lives on what science is. It's all around us. Let me quickly move on to the next round of our final and take a quick look at the scores there. 125. Can we have a leaderboard coming up? Oh, there you are. Great. All right, we'll just have the leaderboard getting populated. All right, from Goa on 125. He's in the lead currently on table number 5. On that dashboard, National Public School, Indiranagar on table 2. Table 3. Is that right? He's on tables. Is that the table numbers? All right, so it doesn't indicate the table. That's the number of correct answers he's given. All right, got it. I'm sorry. All right, the number of correct answers they've given is what is given there in the green. I thought table number. So in second position is National Public School, Indiranagar. In third position are all the rest of them. So they're all on 25 points from St. Paul's to Kumarans. So the battle can be a tight one. Remember, one of the things that you might want to remember with the buzzers coming on, yes, you seem to be running into a challenger from Goa who's come well prepared. That's how it appears. Please remember, 2 people go to the national semi-final and not 1. So keep that at the back of your minds as we move to the next round of our final here today. Extended reality coming up now. And from here, the buzzers begin to play a role, so the quiz moves at a rapid pace. Here it is. All right, let me start by testing your buzzers. Table 1. All right, 2. Great. 3. 4. One sec. 5. Just wait for it to refresh. 6. 7. Wait. Yes, 7. 1 second. Yeah, 7. Okay. 8. Okay, wait for it to refresh. All right, on extended reality, you're going to get 4 questions on your screen with some clues and some letters in the boxes, which is extending the reality and giving you something to latch onto. Plus 25 if you get it right, minus 25 if you get it wrong. 2 attempts allowed on the buzzer. So if someone gets it wrong, there's a second attempt on the same question. Clear on the rules? On to the first one. Hands on the buzzer. Question appearing on your screen now. I am one word which defines the tendency of a body to rotate due to force being applied. Table number 7, he's gone for it. Yes.
Torque.
Torque. Plus 25. Plus 25 on torque. He's got that right. As we go to the next one, he moves to 50 on your screen. Here we go. The man behind the interpretation of the gene code, a great man of science. On table number 7, he's gone for it again. Into your mic, please.
The surname is Khurana. I'm struggling with the rest of the name.
You got to give me an answer. You can't say Gandhi and then say there are many Gandhis.
Is it Raj? Not sure.
Minus 25. I'm sorry about it. It's a game where you get the blocks. We will negate the buzzers. Oh, Goa going for it. He's Har Gobind Kurana is right.
I pressed the buzzer again. Before
You got to press when it's refreshed, not when it's on. If it's on, you try pressing now. it won't work. Now it will work. So it won't work if it's on. So when he's on, if you keep pressing, it won't work. Refresh the buzzers, please. So there's one negative going and one positive going. As we go to the third question on your screens. Guys, please. Now. Teen Cayman. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about that. The answer popped up, so we'll scrap that question. As we go to the next one. Sorry, we'll refresh the buzzer. On the next one, don't click twice. Here we go. All right. Which mode of a Google map is being shown here? Guys, please. Please. Which mode? Yes, he's gone for it on table 2. Treasure. So Google Map has a mode where it also indicates where there are potential treasures in this world. Plus 25. Plus 25. Oh, he got a good 25 on that one. And he is on table number 2, guys. Yeah, you can check your buzzer. All right. Okay. Table 2. He's moved to 50. So we'll move to the next round of our final here today. And it's time for us to block the chain. Here it comes. It's a traditional round that you will get to see me, Rashmi, whoever from Grey Caps is hosting a quiz. It's lateral thinking in reality. So you got to block the chain of clues and arrive at the final answer. On the buzzer, 2 attempts, 25 points apiece. Starting with the first one. Here we go. All of this will lead you to... Oh, he's gone for it from Goa. Go ahead. Flipkart. Explain.
Walmart owns Flipkart. Cleartrip was acquired by Flipkart. They are the co-founders of Flipkart and Flight. Maybe their acquisition.
Outstanding! Oh, this young boy is fantastic. He's got another 25 to his kitty. He knew just about everything. You know the names of the 2 guys? Sachin Bansal, Binny Bansal. He knows everything. He's got a plus 25 on that. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question on your screen. Now. He's gone for it in a hurry. You got to give me an overall answer.
Sundar Pichai.
Who?
Sundar Pichai.
Explain.
He is the CEO of Alphabet.
Guys, please.
He is the CEO of Alphabet.
And
I think he may have been awarded with Padma Bhushan.
Okay, there's a logo of an institute there.
Maybe the college where he had studied.
Would you know what that is?
Some IIT.
Some IIT. Okay, we haven't named one like that yet. Really incredible. Plus 25. That's IIT Kharagpur. As we go to the next one, on your screens, question number 3, now. All of these will lead you to something significant in the world of gaming. National Hillview, go ahead.
Is it Disney?
Is it Disney? Minus 25. We'll neutralize the buzzer. Minus 25. Is someone taking another shot? All will lead you to a particular gaming answer. Come on, not tough at all according to me. You just have to run your mind. Nobody on stage? Anybody in the... Oh, we got so many hands in the audience. Yeah, the girl there, if you could just stand up. No? Okay, she's just... Yeah. Explain. It's called Ideal Explorers. All right, give it to you on that. He's cracked 2 out of the 4 entities. So he's got Temple Run as an overall answer. Brave is one of the versions of Temple Run. So that's how you had Brave there. Oz the Great. Well, that's a spin-off. So tough one for the contestants, but he'll win an audience prize. One more to go in this round. The 25s will start playing a role. At the moment on table 6, he's still in second place. On 200 on table 5, Goa looking really good. Final one, before we go to the final round, here it is. Oh, he's going for it. He's gone for it really quickly. The speed sometimes indicates the confidence they show in the answer.
Microsoft.
Go ahead, Vighnesh.
Microsoft.
Microsoft. You got to give me a much better answer.
Satya Nadella.
Minus 25. Minus 25. Anybody else? Someone going for it? Nobody? Very specific answer. The important person there is Rashmi Sinha, who's on your screen. She will lead you to something that people use actually for learning. Nope. You're going for it.
LinkedIn.
That's one clue, so minus 25. You want to build on it? I'll just be fair to you. You're young kids. I know this quiz challenges you and raises the bar. Nope. Minus 25. Sorry about that. Anyone? Yes. Hands going up. Yup. Slide share. The guy with the blue t-shirt, blue shirt. Absolutely right. Which school? Presidency RT Nagar. All right. He's got that right. And slide share is absolutely right. One round to go. We'll take a look at the scores here. Minus 25 on table 2 on that one. So we'll just take a look at where they stand before we go to the final frontier of this game. Oh, there you are. We'll refresh that scoreboard. Is that the scoreboard? No, it's not. Okay. On National Public School, Indiranagar, he's on 75. He's still in second position on table number... All right. I think we'll need to get the table numbers. Can't quite make out which table he's on. Table number 6. Okay. So table 5 and 6 are leading this quiz. The others are all on 25, while he's lost the 25 that he was on. So everyone needs to be looking at getting 2 questions right to catch up with him. Otherwise, Nishant is going to be looking to join Vighnesh in the national semi-final. We're going into the final round of our game here today. It's time to gain firmly. Here it comes. All right. I've got 4 final questions for you. Plus 25, minus 25, 2 attempts. I read out the questions to you. So you can decide if you think you know the answer while I'm reading the question. You can press the buzzer and telling me, pick brain, keep quiet. I know the answer, and you can answer. If you get it wrong, I continue reading the question for the benefit of the remaining 7 guys. All right? So you decide if you want to stop me. 2 attempts allowed, final 4 questions. Hands on the buzzer. 2 of them will go to the national semi-final. Can we have a round of applause? Excellent. Question number 1. He created shoes, but he believed they were engineering designs. He was the first to create adjustable shoes with spikes, which in those days, when a country called West Germany existed, helped them in the 1954 final because of soft ground conditions and rain. And it helped them upset the favorites Hungary to win thanks to the shoes he created. How do we know him or this shoe brand believed to be, even to this day, designed by engineers? Into your mic.
Adidas.
Do you know the name of the founder?
No.
All right. It's Adi Dassler. That's how the name comes. Or Adolf Dassler, plus 25. From DPS, he's putting up a fight. Adidas is absolutely right. Question number 2. Called an enlightening statue, it's an engineering marvel which was designed by French sculptor Bartholdi. He's gone for it and he's putting up a huge fight here now.
The Statue of Liberty.
If he gets another 25, that's going to take him to 75. 75 it is. Oh, battle on at Bengaluru. From Delhi Public School, Nithilan is making a huge comeback. Will neutralize the buzzers. 2 questions remaining. The young man from Goa is now keeping quiet. He knows in the national semi-final, he's done his job, he's got himself there. But you never know, he still might buzz somewhere. But it's literally between the two of them, unless someone gets the remaining 2 questions right, because they will also then get to 75. Question number 3. In 1908, Ramsay and Gray had originally named it Niton. They isolated the element and determined its density, and finding it to be the heaviest known gas. How do we know this today? It's not remembered as Niton. How do we know this gas? William Ramsay and Gray. Someone's giving it, he's giving it a shot.
Is it neon?
Minus 25. Minus 25. Student of science? All right, I think he went for the rare gases logic because Ramsay worked on rare gases. The answer is radon. Radon is Niton. In fact, I don't know how many TCSers would know this. I've got trivia for you. The original building where TCS's office was located in Bangalore near Cunningham Road, the building name was Niton. I remember that distinctly, and that's where the quiz was actually conceptualized. It just occurred to me now. And somewhere off Miller's Road was that office. Final question here today. He can still get a 25 and force a tiebreaker. But on table number 6, Nishant is playing the waiting game. He's saying, I'm not going to contribute any negatives. If you guys want to catch up with me, do it. Final question, hands on the buzzer. I am a celebrated physicist and Nobel laureate. I became the first Indian director of Indian Institute of Science.
C.V. Raman.
C.V. Raman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a superb final here today, I tell you what, it's a fabulous final, not just because of who won and who came second. You're a generation which has actually struggled right through your middle school because you had to study at home, you had to adapt, and you're back to stage quizzing after a long time. So I think we owe an applause to all of you here to have come back for such a fabulous quiz. And of course, in that final tally, winning this quiz is, of course, Vighnesh. Passion, 9 out of 10 times, defines how successful you can be. And I think today, it wasn't only about his talent and his ability to answer, it was his passion and commitment to this quiz that makes him stand out. Can we have a round of applause for the champion? He's not a new face to us through the internet years. He's been a rural quiz champion. So he's come from a rural background and he's now challenging the mites of the Bengalurus here today. And it's happened before. We've had situations like this at Chennai where Kotagiri has come and won, Coimbatore has come and won. But I think it's the first time in Bangalore where we have a non-Bangalore school or a student winning coming from Goa. He deserves a thunderous applause. Well played. And I'll get straight into our prize distribution. I'm not going to chew more into the two of them, and I'll come to recognizing their performances when we give them their prizes. For now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and privilege to call on stage someone who's been with TCS for more than 2 decades. He's a young leader in the Tata fraternity, leads a very large team of professionals at Tata Consultancy Services in this region as he heads the Bangalore Center. But more than that, for us at Quizzing, he's been a huge patron of this knowledge game that we play, be it the rural IT quiz or the urban quiz or a college edition of the quiz that TCS supports. He's really been a person who's been go-to for us for all the support that we could receive. Truly, ladies and gentlemen, someone who's helped quizzing stay alive, especially through the years of the pandemic and now back on stage. It's my pleasure and privilege to first welcome on stage our host and the head of TCS Bangalore, the regional head of this company, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sunil Deshpande. If you could join us on stage, Sunil. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I told you I'll come to the moon of the planet a little later. We have with us a very special and a very senior member of the Tata fraternity. The presence of people like this underlines why the Tatas view the youth of this country as so important, and the way they invest for 26 long years with a property like this, 20 years with Tata Crucible, which his company has supported year on year. He himself has been someone who always loved his knowledge, started his journey in schooling, college, moved to IIM Ahmedabad, which he's an alumnus of, later got into advertising, and then became the man who really shaped Tanishq across India, and is currently the managing director of Titan, one of the iconic companies that every Indian is proud of for the way that that company has risen as a modern entity in this world. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also someone who, when he's not creating those fabulous products from Titan for you, loves his running, cycling, singing, and finds time for cooking. Here today, at a forum like this, which of course, we've had some illustrious personalities grace, it's wonderful to have someone from the corporate world, someone like him, who's created fabulous brands for children. He's also the ET, the Economic Times Business Leader of the Year for 2024. So it's really nice that he took time out to be with us here today. Mr. C.K. Venkatraman, the Managing Director of Titan. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute pleasure. Thanks for your time. That's for you. Can I help? Yeah. All right, let me quickly start with Sunil. Truly fabulous to see the kind of passion, the kind of, the hall being back to the brim. Your reaction?
Thank you, Giri. And it's been a customary for me always to appreciate the work that Giri and his team does. Huge round of applause to Pick Brain and his entire team. Giri says he started this 25 years back. And your energy is so infectious and it has not come down even an iota of it. So huge round of applause to Giri as a quiz master and for doing this. Giri did mention that, today all of us are talking about next 2 decades belongs to India or probably beyond 2 decades. But imagine an organization like TCS thought through that we need to seed IT talent at the school level 25, 30 years ago. We had tremendous visionary leaders and we started many initiatives. Few of them rural IT quiz, where we wanted to really get to the rural parts of India to get the best talent out. And do you know, kids, we have impacted over 2 crore 10 lakh and above students through rural IT quiz. The second initiative, which you are all sitting here today, do you know we have impacted more than 500,000, that means 5 lakh students and above. And about 700-800 of you are sitting here. So it's an immense moment of pride for all of us to be engaging with you. And you are the future of India. And then the TCS Tech Bytes, I'll probably wait for you to get into engineering college to talk to you about TCS Tech Bytes. But what a fabulous finals, and congratulations to you, kid from Goa. Huge round of applause to all the finalists. Somebody was asking me that, is it fair to pit an 8th standard student against a 12th standard student? somebody asked me this question. So, do you all know that last year TCS InQuizitive final winner is an 8th standard student? So, huge round of applause. Talent doesn't have an age limit. I see all of you. What? Okay, Aditya from Trishur. He was the winner last time. And such are the kids who give us a lot of motivation. And I want all of you to concentrate, do what you're doing, and we all look forward to having you work with TCS in the future. Thank you. Thank you. All the best.
All right. So this is Young India. You're a company which actually looks at sort of disrupting. Innovation is a key at Titan. And these are kids who are going to fuel that, world of innovation. What's your reaction to a platform like this?
I was actually blown when I came to know, when Girish told me that this has been going on for more than 25 years, and when that Girish has been with it for as long as that, it was amazing that this kind of deep foundational work TCS has been doing, and my respect for TCS grew even more. And of course, I last saw you in the Tata corporate event 6 years back, and so it's a fabulous thing. And this is the age for soaking in, being a sponge. And in today's world, and with the internet, the amount of, and especially for quizzes, the amount of stuff that you can soak in is, in fact, too much, I would say. But the ability of, having it in a way somewhere at the tip of your brain, for it to come out at the right time is what the challenge perhaps, because from an access point of view, everyone has equal opportunity. In my time, I was just recollecting only one answer in my whole, not that I did much of quizzing, but when I did do in my college, and I somehow remembered that one answer, and I'm sure Girish would know the question, and the answer was Savonarola. Okay, Bartolomeo Savonarola was a heretic in the Medici world of Florence, and I suddenly remembered that I gave that answer in 1983 in my college for a question that I don't remember what it was. But so good, and it's always great to be among youngsters. It's so energizing, it's so hopeful. You see so much of faith. You get so much of faith and about the optimism for the future. So keep soaking it in and keep quizzing, and congrats to all of you and to the two who are going forward to the semi-final.
Thank you so much. We'll move straight to our prizes here. All right, a token of appreciation for our guest of honor here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Truly appreciate your presence. I only wonder if that is from Tanishq. That would be interesting if that were from Tanishq. But ladies and gentlemen, a quick round for the certificates to our finalists here today, starting with our first finalist. I'll go in clockwise order. I want to tell you all one thing, my dear young friends here. It can look 8th, it can look 7th, but to be in the top 8 in a quiz like this from 1,000 brilliant minds is not a joke. Can we have a thunderous applause for Arnav from National Hillview as he receives his bag of goodie and the certificate. Young man, if you could just face that side. All right, we'll give you your certificates because we need to write your name. So just hang on. We didn't want you to miss the photo op with our chief guest. Coming up next is Pranav from Mitra Academy. Put your hands together for him. Well done. What class are you in? I thought as much because I remembered your answer sheet, but I didn't want to comment. From class 8, put your hands together for him. Lovely. Our next finalist here today is Sai Gokul from St. Paul's English School. Congratulations. Moving across to Arif Gupta from Alpine Public School. Well done. And coming up next would be Nishant, if you could just come forward. All right, if you could face the camera, Nishant. Put your hands together for him. He just waited it out on that 75. Okay, that is 75 and 76, okay? And on 76 now, we have, let me get it right now on the names. 1 second, guys. All right. Nithilan from Delhi Public School will now walk up to collect his prize. On that tiebreaker. Put your hands together for him. He'll remember that for a while. As he receives the trophy for the school. That's heavy. Careful, young man. You can just hold. Yeah, you'll need both your hands probably. All right, let me get the runner-up 1 second. Sorry. Okay, here we go. This is your personal miniature of that trophy which goes to your school. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And in all that excitement, I'll help him, I'll help him. Go on. And ladies and gentlemen, in all the excitement of that tiebreaker, I have only 3 words to describe our champion here today. Vighnesh, all the way from Goa, just 3 words for me. Vini, Vidi, Vici. He came, he saw, he conquered. Put your hands together for him. Our champion here today from Goa. Truly well played. Thoroughly the undoubted champion here today. As he receives the winner's citation and his personal trophy. And the big one for his institution. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. The Bangalore champion will be from Goa for the first time in the 26 years of this quiz. That's truly a momentous occasion. Yeah, just give that. Sorry, at any Tata quiz, they give you too many gifts, so it happens. All right, if you could just have that. All right. Absolutely well done. Congratulations, young man. Oops. That's better. No, don't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to thank our guests here today. Truly appreciate your time and for being part of the entire duration of the quiz. We truly understand. Can we do that? All right, all finalists, could you quickly come by for a group photograph? Come, guys, quick. Guys, 1 second. Just 1 second, please. Just one group photograph and then we'll just allow the chief guests to leave first and then we can follow. Come on, guys. Careful with the trophy. Should we ask them to kneel down in front? That's easier? No? Okay. Some of them are really tall for school. All right, just get closer. Well done, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to our guests. We'll have them leave first. Thank you so much.